My name is E.N.C. Jordan, and this is Apex. You know what? I'm going to change it up a little bit. And I said, I was going to change things up a little bit. Now, I record Monday through Wednesday. Usually that's my recording schedule because I get topics, for the program for Apex. And you know what? But I think I just won't put up as much content, but I think I'm going to do as close to 6-7 days a week as possible because the news cycle, it just don't stop. It don't stop. This shit is nuts and I'm just not getting it. But this story is crazy. And the first thing I thought when I saw this was, nigga, are you dumb? Look at this. And this shit, how white people, they don't like certain things or whatever. Let me tell you, as a black person, I just don't like certain things. Let me explain this to you. You have Boston BLM member or leader. Her husband was charged with fraud, conspiracy, and it was in a federal indictment per the Boston Herald. And I'm going to read you a little bit of the article. A prominent Black Lives Matter leader in Boston and her husband have been charged. Her dumb ass was on that shit too. Have been charged with using $6,000, a $6,000 grant to take at-risk youth to a Philadelphia retreat. Man, I can't even read the shit. I'm so frustrated because these kids that grew up like I grew up, they don't got shit. They don't got nobody. They don't got nobody pulling for them. So I think one of the worst kind of motherfuckers, period, are motherfuckers that take advantage of them kind of situations. Cause see, when you a real motherfucker, when you a street dude, when you from the places that I come from, when you consider yourself a real one, real nigga, whatever you want to consider yourself, however you want to frame for yourself, what's your bio gonna say? Mine gonna say that I keep the shit 100, that I love people, that I love helping as many people as I can. And I make mistakes along the way. But with that said, though, I like to do good shit for people. When I hear about this bitch, Monica Grant, and her sellout ass husband, Clark Grant, they were charged Tuesday in an 18-count federal indictment, including charges for wire fraud, making false statements to a mortgage lending business. So this bitch and her husband couldn't get enough hustle together to go ahead and get their shit legally the right way. Or, again, we don't got no courage or no nuts, because if you really wanted to get some money, you hoe ass nigga, you should have went ahead, got a little bit of bread, got you some work and hit the block. If you really trying to hustle and do some shit illegal, but you want to steal some money from some hard-working motherfuckers who you supposed to be helping. They were supposed to be giving young men, black men that need this shit, exposure to communities outside of their neighborhood to open up their minds so they can see something else outside of the hood. That's some house nigga shit. Because, see, I get called names, motherfuckers, but they'll never come at me. One, because I'll beat the shit out of motherfuckers. Two, if you come at me out of pocket and I think my life is in danger, I'll shoot your ass up. And three, I got attorneys. So either way it goes, you fucked if you come against me. So if you take a shot at the king, you better make it count. That's some house nigga shit. You got these young, impressionable young men that need that shit. They probably ain't got no daddies. Nothing. How do they look at black people in positions of authority now? They think all niggas are the same. They think that all niggas look alike in that regard. I swear, man. And that shit happens in every community. It's not just black, but this shit just came to my motherfucking, it just came to my messaging. So I talk about whatever comes. So it is what it is. Those two motherfuckers are pieces of shit, and I hope they go to jail for years. Apex is brought to you by the One Umbrella Media Network.